G'day everyone, and welcome back to another shell finding adventure. We are officially 24 hours out from the cyclone impacting the coastline. So I got a bit antsy that I wasn't finding the nice shells because a lot's been washing up here. Oh my good golly goodness. I think I picked up the least impressive thing just now. I keep trying to see new things. Yeah, we got a moon snail right here. There is a lot washed up. Oh my good golly goodness. It's going to be hard to grab things out. So I'm just going to try to go as quickly as possible when I see something nice. But anyway, I hope everyone's safe. The cyclone is coming in 24 hours, but for now, it truly is the calm before the storm. Okay, that one looks like a nice one. Yes, that is a very nice moon snail. This one is a bladder moon snail. Oh, right on top, right on top. Oh, he's nice. He's quite discolored. They always discolor a little bit from here. This one is just a little commercial scallop. I don't usually pick these ones up, but he's got some nice dark colors. That one is a white rock shell. I'm just going to be checking some of the higher points on the rack line. There's a lot of broken shells that got up onto the rack line a bit easier up here. There's also a lot of pumice stone. I saw oodles of it down at the beach when I was doing some scenic shots earlier. Lots of broken bonnets. And when I say a lot of broken bonnets, I mean there is a lot of broken bonnets. Oh, look at him. He's broken too. Big broken ton shell. More moon snails. Yes, another one. I got a very black discolored one, and I just picked up off camera. Probably the largest one so far, but they can typically get almost not as big as my palm, but they can get probably 4 times larger than that still. There is a lot of seaweed on the rocks back here. Not sure if that's bringing anything up with it. Also, I'm just going to try to talk a little bit quieter for a bit because there are people around. Very interesting. I've never seen so much seaweed around. There are pieces of broken bonnets everywhere. I think that one's broken. Is this one broken? Whoa. Oh no, it's broken on the top. Okay, we'll leave it. I'm at a point where I leave any kind of broken shell behind. What about this one? This one looks very, very nice. Are you intact? Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it is. It wiggles. That means I can get it out with enough time. Oh my god. Yes. Whoa! You're freaking kidding. Is it a live one? Hold on. That looks really, really good. Hold on. Ooh, let's look at him too. Oh, he is alive. Oh, this one. I don't know where to put him. If I put him back in the water, he's just going to get tossed and smashed on the rocks. I think he was maybe better off where he is. I do want to check. Oh, good timing. Look at this guy. He looks empty. I do not see a snail. The snail was very obvious in that one. This one is a beautiful, really nice, really dark colored checkerboard bonnet. This one over here, which is the live one. I'm sorry, I'm just going to look at him one more time. This live one is a beautiful banded bonnet. Just got a different set of markings in him than the checkerboard bonnet. These banded bonnets do prey on little seashells or little sea snails, but thankfully they won't hurt a human. But anyway, he's in for a rough time, I think. I'm going to hopefully get all the bubbles out of his shell and put him right back where I got him from. Oh, that would have been a nice one. I'll stop showing broken bonnets after this. Oh, that would have been a super large banded bonnet. Also, I'm talking at usual volume again. I think I scared everyone away. You know what? Vlogging in public, it's a thing. Usually I don't mind, but today it definitely feels like it was a thing. Well, I am very pleased to say that I just met up with my friend. She literally just found this right at the corner there, right in the danger zone. She has the iron ovaries, everyone. I am so impressed with her. She has pulled out an honest to goodness tiger cowrie. I was actually texting with her yesterday and I said oh yeah, there's going to be some good shells. You might even find a tiger cowrie. Putting it out there, but not really. She comes over to me, just spots me. I've only just come down and is like, oh, you gave me all the good luck. Anyway, it's a very, very cool shell. I don't know if lightning is going to strike twice. I mean, this is the time for it to happen. But anyway, I won't let this be out of her sight for too long. Wow. Well done to her. Oh, look here, you hole. Whoa. Yes, when I said they get bigger, I was referring to almost this size. I think the only one I found is maybe a teeny tiny bit bigger. It is once again a bladder moon snail, probably top 5 of the biggest size I've ever found, I'd say. That one is a conical moon snail. I find a lot of them at Harvey Bay, but they wash up here as well. Oh, he's got a hole in the bottom. Oh, but he looks nice on top. Look at this one. This one is a type of moon snail that I don't find terribly often, although I do find them at Harvey Bay too, actually. This one should be the black-mouthed moon snail, I think, because of that black on that area of the mouth there. Super lovely, just very, very unusual. I am able to collect, yes, a few more pieces of this stuff. I've actually shoved a few into my shell bag already, but it is more of that lovely pink lace coral that is for some reason very purple, but still called pink lace coral. Are you empty and just sitting there, or are you oh, I was expecting that to be like actually stuck onto the rock with a live snail. Nope, it is another empty checkerboard bonnet, but just a very little one. My goodness, every time I try to look down here, this is like obviously where the shells are catching. It's also obviously where all the muck in the water is catching too. It's so difficult to see what is intact beyond just the shell grit. And I'm sorry, I am super excited. I think my camera work is a bit lacking today. Oh, that just washed up. Oh, this one's broken. Okay, he goes right back in. It is a magnificent volute, but I'm only trying to get the fully intact ones. Oh, I see spots. Yes. Yes, yes, I think, oh, up. Yes, that one is another good one. It's empty as well. I mean, it feels nice and light. It is another checkerboard bonnet with some very nice spots on top. The ones with the darker spots are always a bit nicer. They're always a bit more sought after. That first one I got was a real ripper. This one is pretty nice as well. Oh, I just put that checkerboard bonnet away. This one was literally right behind it. It feels nice and light too. That is very nice. That is like on par with the first one I picked up. I don't know, like, I'm in like knee-deep water now. The water is like surging up a little bit. That is very, very pretty. Oh my goodness, that goes into the backpack as well. And my shell bag is like, I usually put it in my pocket. It's getting pretty full too. Oh, this is super exciting. And guys, I kid you not, I've got like 3 nice bonnets today. A couple of people around here are walking around with like shopping bags full of dozens of bonnets. I am like late to the party, even though I got up at like 6 o'clock. It's just how it is. It's very exciting. My goodness, sir, are you alive? Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that's very exciting. I picked up a very, very rough one earlier, but this is like much more how it should be. Unfortunately, I want to say unfortunately, he's just a very small baby little one. I would say sub-adult perhaps. When they're juvenile, they still haven't grown their nice thick lip. Yes, it's definitely empty. It just doesn't have the weight of a shell with a snail still in it, but very, very cool. That's going to clean up very nice, get all that hairy periostracum off of him, and because it is so dense and thickly covering the shell, it means that the shell underneath is going to be in exceptional condition. I just saw a wave wash up. Did that literally just wash up with it? It freaking did. Oh my good golly goodness. That is by far the nicest banded bonnet today. He doesn't really have a strong banding pattern. It looks very, very solidly cream. I didn't really mention this, but the banded bonnets have these lovely bumps around their crown at the top there, while the checkerboard bonnets do not have them. The patterns also look a bit different, but if you're a bit unsure because you find like a bit of an old or weathered one, just remember that these banded bonnets have these nice crowned bumps on them. I did just spot this one tumbling around. I like his colors. That one is a leafy oyster. This one's another moon snail. Gosh, there is a lot of moon snails today. And every time the wave comes through, it's like more stuff keeps getting added to the piles. There is a lot of very old, very worn out calories around. I really only want the fresher ones. Yes, this guy. Oh, I just dropped a moon snail. This guy looks nice. It is a lovely yellow-toothed cowrie with his speckling on top. I can't even remember if I kept a hold of the pink lace coral I picked up earlier, but there we go. Another lovely piece of pink lace coral, along with another mystery moon snail. I'm sorry, it's a bladder moon snail. Also, I want this one. I just saw him. He's a bit old, but this one is a stolid cowrie without his brown spots on top. Ooh, I should stop looking for the minis. I should look for the actual big things that are very impressive. Anyway, I do like the minis. This one is a brown bubble. Please, please, please tell me you're empty. Wait, are you? Yes, it is empty. I was looking at that top part there that was super black and I thought the creature was in it. No! Oh, that is lovely. It is a very dark coloured wandering cowrie. Usually they do lighten out just a little bit as they dry, but this one just looks very nice and dark, so it should keep a very nice colour. Some of the very fresh ones are so fresh, I'm just like, is it alive? It's not alive. That is empty. Oh, he's good. That is a beautiful 1,000-spot cone. They're like an orange variety of crown cones, but a whole lot less common. And this one looks very, very orange. They sometimes don't look quite so vibrant. Just started raining. I can see this though. Whoa, I thought he was going to be a long-necked Diplodocus or whatever, but we've got ourselves a spiky one. That's definitely a bonnet. Oh, actually, I thought it was broken there, but that's just a bit of seaweed. Yes, that one is another empty banded bonnet, a pretty good size one too. Oh, he's got like a crack through him, but you know what? He's still whole, so that's all that matters right now. Oh, are you whole? You look like a magnificent volute. Oh, he's not a magnificent volute. Oh, look at this guy. It's a baler shell. I've never actually found a fully intact baler shell from the home beach. Like, they can pop up here. They prefer the mudflats around Harvey Bay, of course, but yeah, they pop up here. I've never found one here. Oh, I thought that was going to be a magnificent volute. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, that's automatically the favorite shell so far. Look at his knobbly tip. Okay, also right behind that baler shell, there is another bonnet stuck here. I think that's a bit of coral up there. Yeah, I think that's coral. Oh, he's nice too. He's also intact. This is actually like a much cleaner color than a lot of the ones I've picked up today. A lot nicer condition as well. Like, his point's very good. That's another banded bonnet. And yes, there are a lot of bonnets today, everyone. I was just thinking, man, I cannot see anything also. Oh, no. That's just sitting there. Oh, it's nice and whole. Okay. And there's more up here. They must have just washed in. Okay. Yeah. Yes. A couple more bonnets for me today. That one's probably the nicest one of the bunch, I think. Another banded bonnet. Look at that. Oh, he's cool. I just came in from all that water. Actually, let me get out of that wind. I just came in from all that water just for a bit of a break because it was getting up past my knees. This is a piece of organ pipe coral. So at the beach here, I usually see a lot of this red coral. This is very common. It kind of looks like a brain. I'm not really sure if I'm describing that properly, but this organ pipe coral is a lot rarer. It's hard coral, super cool, like long lattice kind of arrangement in it. I'm not sure if I'm describing that well enough, but yep, that's the biggest piece I've ever collected. I mean, I know he's teeny tiny compared to everything else today, but we need a variety, don't we? There's a lot of bonnets. This one is a white colored flat sand snail. I guess I haven't mentioned it yet because I haven't finished looking in the water yet, but there is a lot of micro shells on the shore here. I'll collect this one because I know people like to see them. It is a common variegated limpet. I still haven't finished looking out there, but maybe I have, who knows. I want this guy. He is an unusual cockle to see here. I don't see them very much. I think it was the Le Bechet's cockle. It had a very French sounding name. Oh, you are large. Oh, that is nice. That is extremely very nice. I might wash that one out. I've been picking this up off and on for the day, really, just little bits here and there, but this is definitely the largest piece of pink lace coral I have found in a very long time. Yes, there we go. Oh, he is so lovely and ruffly. It is hard coral. It is the shell of a colony of bryozoan type creatures. I'm saying the words, I don't really understand them. And anyway, yes, it will remain that beautiful purple color as long as you keep it out of sunlight and stuff. Just like any shell, it stays nice and shiny and nice and colorful as long as you keep it out of sunlight. Okay, how does this look? Oh, there's sponge on it? No, there wasn't sponge on it. The sponge was just drifting on its own. Here we go. I have a lovely empty red wing oyster. The last time I was out here, which was over a week ago at this point, I did find a live one. But this one is nice and empty. It's not closed together and you can see that beautiful silver nacre on the inside. My good golly goodness. Are you? You are very, very nice. There's not even any holes in it. You know, the amount of these that I've found without holes is like one. They usually have a hole somewhere. Oh, this is like into the cabinet sort of one. It's another one of those absolutely beautiful black-mouthed sand snails, or something to that effect. It's something within that same shell genus. There's a lot of them that look very similar. Oh, very exciting. I'm actually in paradise right now. I'm not going to leave until the cyclone hits. Yes. I was hovering my hand over that while whipping out the camera because I was like, something's going to take that away. I have a very nice looking eroded cowrie. It feels pretty good, so it might dry with a bit of shine on it. Oh, this one. Yes! Yes! I did find a pen shell before, and I tossed it back because there was still goopy stuff in it. This one looks fine though. I think the last time I found one of these, it was something like a flag pen shell. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I'm going with. Also, is that a bonnet down there? This one. Nope, that's a piece. Was it this one? No, there's a lot of pieces around. I'm sorry. I get distracted very easily today, apparently, because it is like shell paradise here. Once again, a lovely pen shell with something on it that I'll have to pick off. These two are just sitting here. Are they like... Oh, they are alive. Oh my good golly goodness. These two friends, I guess I'd have to be friendly to spend their entire life next to each other. They were attached to something out further on the mud flats. Oh, not mud flats, sorry, I'm getting the wrong beach. Out further on the rock pools of the reef. But they're unfortunately all the way up here. I might try to toss them out somewhere, I think. They are red wing oysters, just like that empty one I found earlier. At this point, the tide is starting to come back up again. I'm pretty sure over there is a bad idea because I started the day by looking up there and down onto the rock pools. It was absolutely covered in sea foam, covered in water, although it wasn't low tide yet. So anyway, might go over there to have a little look, but I don't think it's going to be for shells. I am on the other side of the lighthouse now. It's not that windy over here, very surprising. It is pretty rough, except the waves are not as large as I thought they would be. I mean, the tide is up a bit higher than usual. There is a lot of sea foam over there though, and it's even worse further on, but I'm just gonna like stay on this corner, have a little look before I chicken out because these waves are kind of big and scary and they are coming up over these rocks, which they don't... Oh, inner monologue interrupted, I should say. Oh, can you come out, please? That's a very, very pretty spotted deer cowrie. It's stuck really good. It's stuck super good. Right hand. I'm right-handed, everyone. We're gonna right-hand it. There we go. He is empty. And he is mine. He doesn't feel super glossy or anything, so he won't dry super shiny, but hey, it is an intact Pacific deer cowrie with his lovely spots on top. Worn away ones lose their spots very quickly, so it's always nice to find one with spots, even if it is a little bit dull. This one can also be called the calf cowrie or the milk spot cowrie. And to think I thought I would not get any shells on this rough section. Oh yes, to show it just a little bit more closely, that is the visibility. The visibility is 100% sea foam and murky water, so it's not really a place that I'm personally going to be digging through. I don't even have to ask, I can see that he has the tip. Oh, he's not that stuck. Oh, he's pretty, everyone. He's very, very pretty. Look at those lovely dark stripes on him. It is an extremely nice zebra volute. It's a very good size too. This is almost maximum size. I have found one that was quite large and giant, but this is probably close to above average in size for them at this beach. I have been picking up so many bonnets off screen. I want to see if this one's whole because he feels really big. Oh, he is big. He is... I want to say mostly whole. Actually, yes. Hold on, let me just like wash it out. You got to be careful when you get big shells to make sure that there's no like blue ringed octopuses in them. They're one of Australia's deadliest, one of the world's deadliest animals. There we go. He's actually the largest banded bonnet so far. Got some chips in him for sure. A little hole there, I think, but still very nice. It is another beautiful bonnet shell. Are you all getting sick of bonnets yet? I hope not. This is a really nice one. It doesn't look whole, but at the same time it feels whole. Oh my god, this might be another right-hander. Also, it's pretty dicey up there right now. We're hoping it's fine though. As in we, I mean like, ooh, as in me. Oh, he's pretty. He's got pretty colors. Yes, once again, everyone, yet another bonnet shell. I'm sorry, I think I've got about 30 bonnets in my bag right now. It'd be close to it, at least over 20. Big chip out right there, I'd say. But yes, another beautiful banded bonnet. Oh, I like the color on him. I like the spots. Yes, 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 yes. another empty checkerboard bonnet with some very nice dark brown coloring on him. It's missing the tip. Yeah, it's missing the tip. Do I still want to grab it out? I bet it's stuck. Oh, it's not stuck. Not that stuck. Oh, that would have been nice. It is a tipless textile cone of a very nice large size. I wasn't expecting it to be occupied, stuck like that, although probably I should have had a bit more caution when picking it up. Anyway, this is one of the cone species that does kill you if you get stung by it. Thankfully, no recorded deaths for humans, but still always pick up with more care than I did just now. Oh, he looks pretty. He wasn't even stuck. Okie dokie. Also, don't look at my thumb. I might have skinned it a bit. Oh, that's very pretty. Like, if commercial scallops were those little koi fish, like those Japanese fish with all the pretty patterns, this would be the koi scallop. Anyway, that's another nice one to come with me today. I've collected a few of these off camera as well. Everyone, this is pre-cyclone. The cyclone isn't even here yet. It's hitting tomorrow morning. It's been delayed for a day. Look what has already washed up. Apparently, the wind and the waves were extra, like, vicious yesterday, so I'm glad I didn't come yesterday. But oh my goodness, the conditions were extremely calm today. Obviously, the calm before the storm, and it's just washed up so many bonnets. There was even more bonnets that I just gave away to some people that weren't, you know, my favorites. These are just the better ones, I want to say. And there was just shells everywhere. There was a lot of people here today, lots of families taking the time off of work because a lot of places are closed for the cyclone to find some shells together, and it was just lovely seeing everyone and seeing a lot of friends as well. And of course, if you have enjoyed this adventure, please hit this like button for me. It's right down there, and subscribe if you want to see more shelling adventures. I think this might be the biggest shell display I've ever gotten from here. Usually they're much, much smaller. And of course, now it is time to talk about favorites and special mentions. So if you have a favorite shell or just one you want to shout out, please let me know down in the comments. I think there was a lot of like absolutely amazing shells. I don't think this is a favorite, but it deserves a special mention. A beautiful little giant hairy triton shell. Yeah, very, very small. They can get like, 3 times larger. There was a bigger and less good one there, but still not even close to maximum size, but much older compared to this one. There was another special mention. This one, a very large bladder moon snail. There was a lot of bladder moon snails today. I mean, there's a lot of bonnets today too. A lot of the big shells today, honestly. I might give a special mention. Oh my goodness, a special mention to the favorite banded bonnet, perhaps. Was it this one? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good banded bonnet. Nice and large. Not super perfect, still a little bit chipped right there, but oh my goodness, so nice. The only other nice banded bonnet that would be close to a favorite would probably be this dark one. Super duper lovely as well. It was amazing just seeing all of the very, very, very empty bonnets just everywhere. And you know what? I want to give a special mention, bordering on a favorite, to this lovely little scallop. I just think it's got a very nice koi coloration on it. But as for the favorites, everyone, there is a lot of favorites today. I have a lot of shells that I really, really like. One of the first couple of shells, actually, how long have I been? I've been here for a long time, everyone. I've been here for several hours. These 2 checkerboard bonnets, deep brown coloring. I forget which one I found first in the rocks, and I forget which one I found next in the rock pools. Absolutely beautiful, definitely favorites. Although I must say, I probably like this one just a little bit more, just like the spots on it. I got very, very picky about bonnets in the end, let me tell you that much. I might also give a favorite to this beautiful little zebra volute that I got out of the rocks. It's just got some very nice contrasting stripes on it, like very clear contrast. The deer carry doesn't really get a favorite. He's not super shiny, but okay, I'll give him a special mention. As for like the shiny cowries, there's this this eroded cowrie is shiny, but this wandering cowrie is glossy. Look at the gloss on him. I couldn't ask for a nicer one. So yet that one also gets a favorite. Oh, I want to favorite the little piece of organ pipe coral. I'm sorry, this is a long send-off, everyone. Oh, I want to favorite this beautiful piece of pink lace coral. There was, you can see there is a lot of it today, lots of little pieces, but this is a nice large chunk. But the final top favorite for the day, the one that I liked the most, it's front and center for a reason. I really, really enjoyed finding this beautiful Baylor shell. I think this might even be nicer and bigger than any of the ones I found up at Harvey Bay. So, I mean, go figure. They don't get sun bleached here quite as quickly, but they just almost never wash up. They're not one that really pops up on the beach. So yeah, super excited to find this super great guy. I think this one might even after I clean up that edge on the with the Dremel right there, he might even go into the cabinet if I can find space. Oh my good golly goodness. And once again, This is before the cyclone has even hit, so I can't wait to see what's going to be around Monday or Tuesday next week. So until then, everyone, stay safe and thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.